All right, so just getting things situated here. I like having this thing. I don't know. You can never have this in the best spot. That damn glare. Now, if I do like that, it'll fall. Will it? Nah, it'll just fall. Screw it. Close enough, good enough. Besides, I'm just spitballing here before anyone actually comes in. This is a spur of the moment, doing a live stream type of thing. So usually, I know people have topics for these live streams. I don't. I just like to get on and talk to whoever comes on. But it is a Tuesday night. I had no advertising for this. I actually did not think I was going to do a stream tonight, but I figured why not. But it's my own fault. I mean, if I advertise these things, then I wouldn't be talking to myself, but that's my fault. But I know it's a bit later than usual. Figure, I don't know. Once in a while, I'll try late at night. We'll see who pops up and stuff. We will see what we see. Apparently 2 people watching. Feel free to comment. Who are those 2 people? 2 people, 2 invisible men. What is up? Who is it? What is it? What are you doing? The 2 people. Elias, hello there. You're the first one. Pick which dinosaurs do you want me to put in your. You have a fan film? Let's see. Yoshi and Dino from Flintstones. Yoshi from Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. How about the Spitter and the Swallower? It don't matter to me which dinosaurs you have, man. Good luck with your fan film. Get the Swallower or the Diggler. It'll get the Diggler. So when they kill a dinosaur, someone can go, they killed the Diggler. Hey there, Foddy. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I have not gotten to your requests yet, but I have it written down. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, Elias, there you go. Have a dinosaur called the Diggler, so they kill it and go, they got the Diggler. That'll be my choice. Yeah, have a guy kill a dinosaur, and the dinosaur is called the Diggler. They got the Diggler. Okay, it says 10 people watching. There's Elias and there's Foddy. Hope you two are doing well. Hope you two are doing good this night. Tonight. Let's see. Let me look at this. Customization. We'll go with this for now, so it'll be a little bit quicker. Of course, a night stream. Hello, Matt. Yo, Brody, how are you doing? Why not a night stream? Why not? What's wrong with the night stream? It says there's 13 people watching, but 3 people are in the chat. So I don't know if they're too shy or. I'm doing okay. I can't complain, at least as of right now. You saw Beetlejuice 2 today. Still Cross the Devil on Tuesday, 666. Wow, that was. Well, that's ironic if that was the price. Damn. Oh, I know it takes time to type. I know. I'm just goofing. So, how was Beetlejuice 2 for you? Fadi is doing a Steven Seagal marathon. That's very cool. Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Under Siege, Marked for Death. Well, don't forget Out for Justice. That's my favorite. Don't forget Out for Justice in your marathon. Tim, I'm doing okay. How are you doing tonight? How's everything going? But damn, $666. That's a hell of a coincidence for that to be the damn price. It's all right. Okay. Brody, are you trolling? Like, I'm being serious. Are you just trolling? See, I thought you were a cool guy, but now I think you're trolling because pick a year, Brody. I want you to pick a single year on name movies that I like. Go ahead, pick a random year. Okay, Brody, pick a year. I dare you. Pick a random year. Brody, today I just uploaded. I literally today just uploaded a review of The Fall Guy, which I liked, which came out this year. The Fall Guy. I enjoyed The Fall Guy. That I just uploaded a review of that today. If people haven't seen it, that's fine. But 8 hours ago, I just uploaded the review of The Fall Guy, which was 2024, which I liked. And this is just to Brody, who's like, "Do you like any movies?" Let's look at the past reviews I've done. The Fall Guy, I enjoyed. The Princess Bride, I like. Beetlejuice, I like. The Neverending Story, I like. The Crow's Theory, the Heaven TV show, I liked. The video game, Everything or Nothing, I liked. The Confession Killer documentary, I liked. Thor, I liked. Django Unchained, I liked. Say Elmo's Fire sucks. Maxine, I liked. That's the past 6 days, dude. The past 6 days, most of the reviews. No, it's fine, Brody. I'm just asking. No, Brody, I'm not saying that. It's just that you say, "Do I like anything?" And literally, the past 6 days, most of the videos have been positive reviews on stuff, including two 2024 films, Maxine and The Fall Guy. But then you want to say, "Do you like anything?" That just doesn't make sense to me. But you do you, man. You do you. Hey there, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Beetlejuice is a classic. Beetlejuice still holds up. Still an awesome movie. Did not see the sequel, but I like the first one quite a bit. But how you doing, Michael? The $180 Neverending Story? No, not for $180. No, thank you. I like the film, but I don't need no damn $180 set. Hey, Kentucky. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a while. Just popped in to wish you well before I go to sleep. I've been chatting with a broad online a lot lately, and I think she likes me, and I'm pretty sure she's a broad. You're pretty sure. Ask for pictures. Maybe titties. Well, I guess she could still be a man nowadays. Well, ask for more proof of purchase and then go on your merry way. Hey, Dens. No, I did not see the trailer for Sinners, Michael. Don't know what that is. Hello there, Dante. Hello there, Teen Slayer. I have not seen Beetlejuice 2. Take care, Kentucky Contator. Sorry you have to leave so soon, but hopefully another day you can get on here and chat more. Have a good night. I like the Glimmer Man. I think that's a fun one. I think that's one of his more underrated ones. That's the only Seagal film, well, one of the few Seagal films not on Blu-ray in the U.S. And I like the Glimmer Man. I think that's a fun one. That'll probably be in my top. It would definitely be in my top 10 Seagal films. The Glimmer Man. Neverending Story 3 sucks. I think I reviewed that film on the channel. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. 3 years ago. So feel free to check out that review if you want. Yeah, I know nothing about Sinners, Michael, and I haven't seen the trailer. Country Shape Media, hello there. Soren the Sorcerer, $50. I like Soren the Sorcerer. I don't know, man. I mean, everything's expensive. $50 is the norm. But I can wait. Balls of Fury, I haven't seen since it came out, so I don't remember much about it. Hey there, Hugo. Callie here. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing okay, Hugo. How have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you on here. I hope everything's going okay on your end. I know nothing about Speak No Evil, CM fan. Never seen the trailer for it, have not been requested it, know nothing about it other than the forget his name. James McAvoy's in it, but I know nothing about the movie. Haven't seen it, have been requested, CM fan. Hey James, how you doing? I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. It's controversial, but I'm not a fan of the movie. Could never get into it. Not for me. There's other found footage films I enjoy, just not that one. I like Blair Witch Project. I like As Above, So Below. I like Butterfly Kisses. I like The Tunnel. I don't like Cannibal Holocaust. Yeah, someone else in the chat mentioned that, Rufus, but hello there. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I've heard the movie The Substance with Demi Moore. Haven't seen it. Apparently it's didn't do the reviews, but I've not seen the film. Demi Moore's in it. Dennis Quaid is in it. It's supposed to be a body horror film. Sounds interesting, but I've never seen the film. I'm doing okay, Rufus. I can't complain. Can't complain. But yeah, The Substance, yeah, I've heard of the film. I've heard that if you like Cronenberg type of stuff, it's well worth it. But and A Violent Nature comes out on DVD today. That's cool. I like the film. I don't know if I need to pick it up on DVD, but I did like In a Violent Nature. Hey, Scratch Burno, how you doing, man? How's tonight going for you? My favorite side character from the TMNT series? Probably Casey Jones. Yeah, I've seen Stanners. I actually prefer Stanner Cop. There's a $38 4K Steelbook coming out with a. Well, Fred, there were a bunch of special features on the old Blu-ray, so isn't it just the old features then? Like Fred, you said a crap ton of special features. The Blob already had a crap ton of features, so I'm guessing those are the same features. I don't care about a Steelbook. I have the film, and it's going to have the same features. Terrifier 3, haven't even seen the second one. Both are bad, Tim, for different reasons. I think both sequels suck. You say which is worse, they're both shit. Head explosion scene, it's a very well done scene, but I like Standard Cop and Standard Cop 2 more than the first Stanners. Haven't seen it in Violent Nature, that's cool. I liked it. Bit slow in spots, but I like the different take on a slasher film. I like the look of the killer, the few kills in it, I liked. Murder by Numbers is a Sandra Bullock film that could have been a lot better. It's not the worst film I've seen. Interesting to see Ryan. I think Ryan Gosling. No, is Ryan Gosling in it? There's someone in it that they were fairly young. Someone I forget the actor's name, but it's been a while. Hey there, DJ Mitsicano. Rufus, I prefer Halloween 2. Yeah, the old release has a commentary with Shawnee Smith as well. I've seen every Friday the 13th film, Brody. The only one I don't like is Part 8. I like all the other ones. Okay, Ryan Gosling is in it. That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure, though. Yeah, I mean, it could have been better, but it's not the worst I've seen. Kill 'Em All 2 looks like shit. Who the fuck needed a sequel to Kill 'Em All? Like, Kill 'Em All is the Van Damme film no one fucking remembers, so why do a sequel? Juan Sol Studios, hello there. I think Hocus Pocus 2 is worse. Yeah, Michael Pitt was the other guy. Well, Cinephile, yeah, that's Standard Cop 2 is Standards the Showdown. Yeah, I don't mind it. You had the bad guy from Death Warrant, the Sandman. He's the bad guy in that. I like the lead guy who's in Standard Cop 1, so I could watch it. I like Standard Cop better, but I could watch Standards the Showdown, aka Standard Cop 2. Hey, White Ramen. Hope you're doing better than I am. What happened? Well, if you don't want to say, that's fine, but sorry, whatever happened. Mystic Pizza, I haven't seen. Night Watch, I saw once a long time ago. It's a remake, I know, of an older film. I barely remember anything about it. I think Ned Nolte's in it. Ewan McGregor, you mentioned Josh Brolin, but I don't remember anything about it. Oh, you changed your name? That's cool. Juan Soul Studios? Cool. Neat name. I don't know. Army Hammer, I don't know. I would take that with a grain of salt. So take that for what you will. I've never played a Kingdom Heart game. Never played Kingdom Hearts. That's cool, Elias. Good luck with your fan film. Bobby, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well today. Or tonight, I should say. Hope you're doing well tonight. I am doing okay. Can't complain too much. And this is spur of the moment. I didn't really have much advertisement for the stream. Red Sonny's did a remake. Yeah, I don't really. Doesn't matter to me. Favorite H.G. Wells film adaptation? Well, The Time Machine is good. Yeah, I like King with Crystal Skull. I was fine with its ending. Didn't bother me. I liked it. Yeah, maybe that's what Army Hammer was eating. That's the case for a lot of us are cannibals. I find it weird though that if it was all about misinterpretation, then why didn't he just come out and say it as loud as can be from square one instead of taking this long and this amount of lawyers and this amount of time? It's like, come on now. You come out and go, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the fuck are they talking about? You do have that line? Yeah, I eat pussy. If I eat pussy, I guess that's a cannibal. Brody, I don't remember much about that film. Elias, Phineas and Ferb, I've never seen a single episode. Hitman with Timothy Oliphant, not a fan of the movie, but I never played the game. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of the movie. Movie was not interesting to me. At least to me. Yeah, I didn't really care about that movie. Not at all. Yeah, more than likely a lot of people are going to be probably already in bed by now. Should have done the stream earlier, but I was too busy doing other stuff. Hey there, Russian Pirate. Hope you're doing well. I like both. I'll probably say I like Kanye or more. Thank you, Brody, for the kind words. Appreciate it. Okay, Russian Power, I have a question. Did you used to go by a different username? Because I remember there's a guy I knew that had a user that had that same Ash profile. I don't know if his name was Chris is Cool or someone like that. Did he ever go by any of those names or no? Or maybe, I guess to be fair, a number of people could have the same Ash profile. It's just that I never see him anymore with that profile, and then I always see that one. So I guess you replaced him. You took his Ash well, you took the Ash profile, and now you took his soul. So fuck you, it's mine now. Suck a dick. Creature from the Black Lagoon, it was okay. My favorite Hellraiser film is Hellraiser 2. Bystander behind the screen, hello there. Don't think I've met you before. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? How's everything going? Bystander behind the screen. Boomstick critique. It might have been him. It might have been him. But I know there's another guy, I think his name is Chris is Cool, that had that same username. But okay, thanks for letting me know. Jared Bruckheimer did not direct Con Air, Brody. That was Simon West who directed it. Spookies, good effects, but not a good movie because it was not a finished film. Then other people came in to try to finish it, and it barely makes any sense. Worst video game film I've seen? Uwe Boll, the ones he's done are pretty bad. I like Labyrinth. I think Labyrinth has some cool special effects. Jim Henson provided effects. Jennifer Connelly, always nice to see her. I like her as an actress. Some catchy songs, if you like that kind of stuff. If you like David Bowie. Yeah, I like Labyrinth. Hey there, Premier. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Need for Speed is kind of there. It's kind of there. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. Hi there, Alex. My favorite Del Toro movie is also Blade 2. The Hunger, I barely remember anything about. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the one I did not like. I barely remember that song, Alex. But yeah, Del Toro, Guillermo Del Toro, yeah, Blade 2 is my favorite. You're a new subscriber and you've been watching my content for a month. Okay, cool. What made you subscribe, if that's okay for me to ask? Like, what videos did you see? I would assume you liked them if you subscribed. Curious about that. Gladiator 2, no, we didn't need a sequel, and it will bomb. It's going to bomb. I would bet money on it. Del Toro directed Mimic. I do like Mimic, but Blade 2 is my favorite. Well, Alex, I like most of AC/DC songs. Elias, like I already said, that's cool you're doing a fan film in Chicken Little. Good luck with it. I said that like twice now. Thank you. Beetlejuice 2, I have not seen it. No one has requested it, James. No one sent in a request for Beetlejuice 2, so no, I have not seen the film. Scratch Burno, Suicide Teens, I do like that film more than Very Bad Things. Silent Hill 2 remake, I don't care. I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I wouldn't be able to play it anyway. So why do I care? Drunken Master? I like The Legend of Drunken Master, which is the sequel. That's a very good film. I Hate Facebook, Hello There. Acid Bath, never heard of the band. Do I like Mars Attacks? Not really. Beetlejuice 2 is woke and crap. Haven't seen the film, so I can't say. Poltergeist, I think it was more so Spielberg that made the film than Toby Hooper. Yeah, Silent Hill 2. It's probably Xbox Series X, but I don't have any of those new systems. Monty Python Holy Grail, it's there. Take it or leave it. Worst woke film? I don't know. Walker, I haven't seen the film. I'm always asking someone else. Which old school game console? Well, I hate Facebook. I have a PlayStation 3, which has hundreds of PS2 and PS3 games on it. So I could play pretty much any PS3 game, most PS2 games. I have a PS1 Mini that could play pretty much any PS1 game. I have a Raspberry Pi that has Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, arcade games, Game Boy games, etc. Which fictional character would you like to punch in the face if you could? How big of a list are we talking about? That's a ton. All the turtles in Mutant Mayhem, I like to punch in the fucking face. Kingslayer, they both suck, remake-wise. I guess I'll choose RoboCop more as the worst. Meaning of Life I didn't see. What the Sigma of the Alpha? I don't know what that means, what that question is, Lincoln. 20 years later? Yeah, it's filmed on an iPhone for some reason. Which, okay. Halloween 2 is my favorite of the Halloween films. Then probably, after Halloween 2, Halloween 3. Aliens in the Attic, I've never seen Drake. How's it going? Well, Walker, the Feminator and the Mexicanator is what makes Dark Fate woke. If you agree to a blind date and it turned out to be Elvira, what would you do? I would thank God and hope she puts out. Zoot Suit, never seen that film. Why? I've seen Terminator Dark Fate. The movie tells you why. Because they're women? Because Sarah Connor literally says in the movie, I'm tired of John Connor getting all the credit. How come I don't get the credit? I did stuff too. Bullshit like that makes it fucking woke. Sarah Connor bitching that she doesn't get the credit? Give me a fucking break. Kiss my ass. Yeah, I remember 28 Days Later was filmed like that. I guess if they want to keep that aesthetic, be my guess. Fuck James Cameron. Gives a fuck what he thinks. I don't give a shit what he thinks. Fuck James Cameron. He's a fucking asshole. Fuck him and fuck his blue sex demons called avatars. Fuck him. Stick a fucking avatar tail up his ass so he can phone home. Fuck him. Which Terminator supposed to put you to sleep? Genesis and Dark Fate. They can kiss my ass. James Cameron should probably put down the acid that he takes. The fucking blue acid from all fucking Avatar shit. He is a dickhead. Fuck him. How I really feel about James Cameron. Okay. The guy lost his balls when he got divorced, when he's talking in interviews about, well, if I did Terminator, I would not have guns because guns are bad. You're a pussy. You're a fucking pussy, James Cameron. You're a goddamn pussy. Put on a skirt and some fucking white boots that are made for walking. Walk yourself up and down the fucking Highwood Pier, bend over, and let everyone take it up the ass of your fucking blue fat ass with your avatar's dipstick, Jimmy Tammy. Fuck you and the whore you rode in on called your fucking mama. Fuck you, James Cameron. Fucking pussy. I thought Darth Vader was worse. That walkie-talkies and Terminator like TT. He might as well, since he wants to be so goddamn adamant about how guns are bad. Yet I bet there's guns in Avatar, but guns are bad. By goddamn Stippy, there's guns in Avatar too. Hollywood gets to everyone. Well, maybe he should not. He's got the money. He could say no and stop being a bitch. He's got like $1 billion or however the fuck much money he has. F. Gary Gray, Antoine Fuqua, yeah, they're very good directors. F. Gary Gray did films like Friday. I think he did Law Abiding Citizen. Antoine Fuqua, like Tears of the Sun. Yeah, I even like the Replacement Killers. Solaris, I don't remember much about. Kelvin, are you talking about the video game? It's a good video game. What's wrong with the video game? X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hi there, Samuel. I don't mind Terminator Salvation. Replacement Killers was fun. I liked the Replacement Killers. That was an entertaining movie. Chibi Jojo Saturns, hello there. I've seen all the Omen films. I'm not really big on the franchise. Yeah, I didn't watch Avatar 2 because I didn't like the first one. Have I ranked the Terminator films? I don't think so, but the first one's my favorite. Carrie, I like Carrie. Do I have a favorite version of Dracula? I like Bela Lugosi. Should there have been a sequel to Hancock? No. Nope. I don't think so. But yeah, Terminator 1 is my favorite. And I think Genesis and Darth Vader are the worst. Terminator 3 kind of sucks too, but what about Romulus? What about that piece of shit? The savior of the universe? Yeah. Maybe it saves your fucking time from skipping it. Hello there, Dave. What do you mean one from the pillowcase? I don't know what you mean by the pillowcase. What pillowcase? Batman and Robin from the pillowcase. Pillowcase? What pillowcase? Version of Dracula. I mean, I like the Dracula and the Monster Squad. Duncan Reeder. And Broods. I remember not minding that film. Your profile picture? I can barely see the profile picture. I don't think I saw that one. I've seen Batman the Animated Series. Osmosis Jones fucking sucks. Bird Box, I didn't see it. I've never seen Bird Box. Alan Romulus, I love how lazy, uncreative, and derivative it was. Yeah, I love it for those reasons too. Harrison Ford, I never met. Never met Harrison Ford, so I don't know. I'm sure James Cameron's a dickhead, though. Where's that worst M. Night film? Take your pick. The Last Airbender, The Happening. Yeah, take your pick. What would you do if you met James Cameron? I would say I would not give a shit about meeting him. What would you do if you met Stallone in person? I would ask him about the uncut version of Cobra. And is there any way you can help find to get it out there? I would ask him information about the 2-hour cut of Cobra that was unrated and cut down to 80 minutes to fit more screen time in movie theaters since they were competing with Top Gun. That's what I would ask him about. You're a movie star. Let's go find Cobra, the uncut version, together. It'll be our mission. Marzina Hayes, look up my review of Osmosis Jones. I would ask her why he came back for Expendables 4. I could answer that for a paycheck. For a paycheck, that's why. Demolition Man 3DO, that'd be an interesting question, yeah. SWAT and the rest of you, or the red. I don't mind SWAT. The Recruit, I barely remember. Under the Silver Lake, I've never even heard of that film. Never been requested that, so no, never seen it. Either Miguel. My favorite Travolta film is Broken Arrow. Stallone is making Cliffhanger 2 because apparently he needs money for some reason. Don't ask me why. He only got a bunch of $20 million paychecks, but I guess, you know, those daughters probably take a shitload of his money. His daughters took all his money, I guess. Hey, Kyle, you had a long day at work? Well, I hope you're doing fine now. Yeah, I love Cobra, but man, I wish I could see the uncut version. I like Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocky Balboa, I could watch 5. Yeah, my favorite Friday the 13th Jason Look is part 7. The closest I would say after that was part 6. Buffalo 66 I hated. I thought it was a shitty film. Samuel, I would choose Cobra. Thunderbolts didn't see the trailer. I don't give a fuck about Thunderbolts. I don't know who Anthony Starr is. Who the fuck is Anthony Starr? Well, there is a fan cut someone did of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that someone put a lot of the deleted scenes together. That's on that, was the 4K? Blu-ray or 4K of Planes, Trains. There's a shitload of deleted scenes and someone put together like a 3-hour cut of the film. You can find it out there on the interwebs to see. Hey, Cobra M, hello there. Have you been on here before? That name sounds familiar. Yeah, I like Ninja Assassin. There's CGI blood, to be fair, but I do like Ninja Assassin. I haven't seen that in forever. I would like to watch that again, actually. The Boy, I never seen the TV show The Boys, so there you go. Never saw The Boys. I've heard of it, I've never seen the show. Fire in the Sky, I like the film. Good alien abduction flick. Favorite overlooked war film? Hamburger Hill and Casualties of War. I doubt they know what the hell Ryan's World is, Devin. What were the weird actors you talked about earlier? What weird actors? What do you mean by weird actors? When did I talk about weird actors? Most of them are weird actors. You don't have to be a bit more specific. Did you like Double Jeopardy? It's forgettable. It's kind of in one ear out the other. Virus, that film sucks. Has good special effects. That's it. Jamie Lee Curtis does nothing in that movie. She gets tortured, she gets electrocuted, and then the William Baldwin saves her. Yep, Lucas, I have the game and it's working fine, so thank you for that. Blood Guy Reviews, huh? I think I know that guy. Oh, the Michael Bay TMNT. Hey, I was not a fan of that movie. I love the South Park movie. Yeah, Motionless Zombie. I did like the Crow TV show so far. More episodes will be reviewed. I got requests for those. But I think Mark Dacascos is the closest we got to Brandon Lee. Can never replace Brandon Lee, but I thought Mark was the second best. The look of Jason, the worst was Freddy vs. Jason. Billy Bafty, I never saw. 12 Monkeys was okay. Virus, the Japanese film, I've never saw it. Ron Dobbins, hope you're doing well. Hi, Nicholas. Lucas, I did review the Batman TV show. I just need to upload it. That'll be up in a few days. But I did upload I did do the review. I just have to upload it. But I have seen the show. I didn't mind it. The season 1. I didn't mind it. But I did review it. I just have to upload it. It's about an hour-long review because it's a whole season of a show. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was fun. The Batman from 2004. Retrograde with Dolphin, I agree. It's a piece of shit. I like Child's Play 2, 3, and the remake. That's all I like. I hate Facebook. I don't watch Chris Stuckman. He's a pussy. Fuck Chris Stuckman. He fucking sucks. He's a pussy. Top 3 favorite full moon films: Doll Man, Trancers. Does Ghoulies 2 fit? I do like Ghoulies 2. I like Ghoulies 3. I like Puppet Master sequels, some of them. Attack of the Killer Fridge, never seen it. Sean Combs, yeah, he got arrested because he kept diddling people. Because he's a fucking weirdo. That's cool, Lucas. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi there, Derek. The worst Chucky, most of direct-to-video shit. I think Chucky looked the best in Child's Play 2. It's not raining right now in Texas. You're right, I don't give a shit if the X-Men's in the MCU. Because I don't give a fuck about the MCU nowadays. I'm sorry, I just don't. Clint Eastwood's a Deadpool, I like it. Julie's 2 counts, so I'll say Doll Man, Trancers, and Ghoulies 2 for Full Moon. My favorite Wes Craven film is Shocker, actually. Shocker, The People on the Stairs, The Serpent and the Rainbow, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Scream. Those are some of my favorites, but Shocker's my favorite. I'm not excited by Scream Factory because what the fuck have they released that's been worth a shit lately? Did you see Nosferatu trailer? No. No, I haven't. I think Freddy looked the best in the 4th film. He looked the worst in the remake. Devin, I like both. I don't have a preference. Favorite John Carpenter film? The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. That's my favorite of his. But John Carpenter is my favorite director, along with John Woo. Well, Clint Eastwood's 97 years old? He's going to be directing another film? Yeah, I reviewed Gotti. It's an awful film. Never saw Grey's Anatomy. I like Village of the Damned 95. I don't need a 40 of it, but I liked the film. Christopher Reeve was the star. Of course, before he was in the wheelchair. Mark Hamill. Kirstie Alley. Yeah, I like the film. Don't love it, but I like it. Ah, you like Shocker as well? Cool. I love Shocker. That's the way it is. Horace Pinker. Worst Vin Diesel film? I mean, I have to pick just one. Babylon AD was pretty bad. Yeah, I agree with that. I hate Facebook. I agree what you mean by part four. I can see that. Favorite Matt Damon movie? I like The Martian. I thought that was pretty good. I think Mark Hamill was fine as Chucky in the Child's Play remake, but Brad Dourif did better in the first three movies. I say I prefer Fright Night. I do like The Lost Boys, but Fright Night I prefer more. For Rich or Poor, I barely remember that film. Tim, I always liked Daredevil 2003, especially the director's cut. Daredevil 2003 I saw in the theater. I enjoyed it when I saw it in the theater, and the director's cut I liked even more. I think the director's cut of Daredevil is a sincerely good movie. There's some dated CGI, but I think Ben Affleck, Colin Farrell, Michael Clark Duncan, they do a good job. I think there's some fun action scenes. I think it took itself serious enough. The director's cut cuts down the love story and opens up more about him as a lawyer. Yeah, director's cut Daredevil is really good. Running Days, I barely remember. Terminator 4K, if you understand, they took the grain out. Ghostbusters. I know Ghostbusters on NES. I never really played it. I know what it is, but have I played it? No. It's on the Raspberry Pi though. I have over there. I don't give a fuck about the Bourne films. Um, I don't know. Ringo Lamb. I don't know. Don't know until I. We'll never find out. I guess. I don't know. Colin Farrell was in the Batman as Penguin, and he has his TV show, The Penguin. Captain Beefheart. Never heard of it. I don't remember the one-liners of Chucky. Yeah, I've seen Fantastic Four 2015. I don't mind the film. I know I'm alone in that. I don't care. I don't mind the film. I don't think it was that bad. It's not perfect. It's flawed, but I don't think it was that bad. I like Street Trash. That's a fun film. I like the guy who plays the attendant, who is in God, what was that movie? Frankenhooker. I liked him as the attendant. But I like Street Trash. Hey there, Alex. Hey there, Rat Hammer. Rat Hammer, I hope you liked the commentary of the pickle. Thank you for the request. I appreciate that. Zappa, I haven't heard much of his music. Oh, thank you, James. That's cool to hear. Caleb, it's not one of the worst superhero films ever made. I'd rather watch it than the last half dozen Marvel films. Go watch the Marvels. Go watch the Eternals. Go watch Catwoman, Elektra, Captain America 1990. There's a lot worse than that, in my opinion. Did anyone request Kill 'Em All 2? No. Oh, thank you, Rat Hammer. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness, man. Thanks for the paid request. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Fuck Jimmy Cammy. There's a new Street Trash, like a sequel or a remake. Why? Why? 80s movie bully you love to hate? I don't really have one. Not that I love to hate, no. Favorite superhero comedy? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite of that either. Well, yeah, Bruce Willis and Richard Gere hate each other on the set of The Jackal. That's why they didn't want to be on screen together. Hey there, Drew Reviews. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Drew? How many women have you fucked lately? You know, I'm not I'm the serious crap, but people you fucked. Have you seen Deadpool Wolverine? I reviewed the film. Reviews on the channel. Yeah, fuck James Cameron. He's a bitch. Die Hard 6 would have been worse. If it got made, yes, it would have been worse. Fuck a little worse. Then Die Hard 5, yes. Die Hard 6 would have been worse. Because it was going to be a prequel, which makes no sense because Die Hard is the prequel. Die Hard is the first. That's the point, is that he didn't go into situations like this all the time. I like George Clooney and Brad Pitt, and no, they're not my favorite actors, but I like them. Will Ferrell #1, hello there. Well, Austin, I don't know how it's misconstrued because that's from Richard Gere and Bruce Willis's own voices. They didn't like each other. I can't even tell you what happened with that. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't promote it. They didn't do shit with it. Fuck if I know. I couldn't get an answer. Samuel, I would choose Friday. Jesse, I'm doing good. How you doing? Why a Die Hard prequel? That's a terrible idea. Exactly, and I'm glad it didn't get made. First Blood on 4K, very cool. Very good pickup. Where are the sequels? You pick up the fucking sequels. Fuck Rambo 5, but pick up 2, 3, and 4. God damn it, Drew, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. You don't have Die Hard. You don't have Rambo 2, 3, and 4 and 4K. You fucked up 4 times. Well, 3 times though. I'm just kidding. Hey Jesse, I'm doing okay. First Blood favorite quote? Don't push out Divy War, you won't believe. Let it go. Let it go. My favorite Jim Carrey performance is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. The worst one, I don't know, I gotta think about it. Jane's Addiction on stage, I know nothing about that. The Detective, never seen the film. Oh, cool, I like both of those. Alone in the Dark and Silent Night, Deadly Night. I like both of those movies. Those are good. Favorite Patrick Swayze film? Uncommon Valor. If you're saying one that he stars in, then Ghost. Didn't see the Old Boy remake. Did not see the Old Boy remake. Looked like shit. And everyone said it was shit. Fuck the Oscars. The Oscars were never good. You say, can they be salvaged? They were never good to begin with. They were never worth the shit. Yeah, Dumb and Number 2, I'll say, is Jim Carrey's worst performance. And it is shit. Silent Night 2012, it was okay. Leviathan, we don't need, you didn't need a sequel to Leviathan. Well, it bombed, so #1, it would never been made. But let's say it was a huge hit. No, you don't need a sequel to everything. Not every movie needs a sequel. Galaxy of Terror is okay. It's creative. I like Die Hard 1 through 4, so I'm glad it got sequels. But not every movie needs a sequel. Favorite horror movie of 1994? I don't know which ones come out in 1994. I love The Relic. The Relic is a great movie. The Relic is a very underrated film, in my opinion. Always liked The Relic. Actually, let me do that. There we go. Let me get back here now. Wishmaster, I don't mind that film. Deep Star 6 is okay, but not nearly as good as Leviathan or The Abyss, in my opinion. Deep Star 6 is okay, but it's cheap looking. Really, nothing happens for a good long time. Like, it forgets it's a monster movie for a long while. But Miguel Ferrer is great in it. I wish he was the star. If Miguel Ferrer and his character was the star of the film, it would have been up quite a few notches. But overall, I don't mind Deep Star 6. I like it for what it is. Dark Crimes, I never saw. I Love You, Phil Morris, did not give a fuck about. The Majestic is boring as shit. The 4K of Deep Star 6, I'm sure someone will do it, but I don't need to buy it. I have the Blu-ray, I'm fine with it. Yorgos, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't mind. Sudden Death is okay, but the problem is you see a lot of Van Damme doubles during the fight scenes because he had a lot of cocaine at that time. So it seemed like they had to do a lot of doubles in the fight scenes, which ruin a lot of sequences, especially when you watch it on Blu-ray, let alone in 4K. You could easily notice the fight doubles. Like every fight scene Van Damme's in, there's a close-up and then the wider shots of fight double. That's why I can't love. That's why I can't love Sudden Death. I want to, but the fight doubles are so goddamn obvious in that movie. When you watch it again on Blu-ray, Sudden Death, look at every fight scene. His close-up is him, and almost every wide shot, it's a fucking double. I can see the guy's face, and it's not Van Damme. It ruins the illusion. That's the worst. In a Van Damme film, that's the worst case. Of course, that'd be more obvious in 4K because it's more pristine picture. I like the action scenes. I like uh, Powers Booth. I like the idea, but man, that just hurts the film a lot. So I like the film, but that hurts it. Incredible Bird Wonderstone, I barely remember. Fun with Dick and Jane was forgettable. Spider-Man 3 fucking sucks balls. I'm not Takashi Miike, I'm not a fan of his, not into his movies. Home Resurrection, yeah. Trick or treat, motherfucker. I can have fun with that movie. The Dark Backward I never saw. What event? Nah, Bobby, probably not. Van Damme was very coked up in '95. That was one of his worst moments. Is that era? Like he did the film Knockoff, and he said he doesn't even remember making the movie. That was a short time after Sudden Death. I was what 98. He doesn't even remember making the film Knockoff, but he made it. But he was so coked up. Favorite Goldie Hawn film. I like Goldie Hawn. I don't know if I have a favorite film of hers. I like Videodrome, one of my favorite Cronenberg movies. Wishmaster, you only need one movie. I think they both sucked ass. Russian Pirate. I like The Hidden. It's a fun one. I don't really listen to much Busta Rhymes music, so I don't have a favorite track. I like the film Knockoff, but I mean it's not a favorite. Visitor Q, I'm not a fan of the movie. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Takashi Miike's movies. Not my kind of movie. Do not give a fuck about that movie. That's just not my kind of movie. If it is you, be my guest. Not for me. Videodrome is a good one. I do like that one quite a bit. That's a fun one. Well, as in, it's good makeup effects, great performance by James Woods. Andy T-Shore, hello there. How are you doing? What are you doing? What is SpongeBob doing tonight? How many girls is he fucking? Well, I guess you would call it a remake called Welcome to Sudden Death, and it was a cheap piece of shit. What scene in any Halloween film made you burst out in laughter? I recorded it when I watched Halloween Ends, and the kid got fucking bounced off like the Keystone Cops at the beginning of the movie. Devin, I don't know. Those are three completely different directors. DOA, not that good of a movie. I don't give a shit about the Chucky TV show. It fucking sucks. Fuck down, Mancini. Jesse, I would choose Cop. Favorite rap song without swearing? I don't know. Never played the game DOA. I was talking about the movie. Lego Indiana Jones, I liked it. The video game, I thought it was fun. Don't need a goddamn Halloween TV show. That's a stupid fucking idea. Stupid idea. Yeah, Cop with James Woods is a good one. I would say Stomping is more painful. Sounds more painful. Is Six Bullets the last great Van Damme film? Sally, yes, in my opinion. That becomes her. It was an interesting role he took. Appreciate him trying to do something a bit different. No, primarily I like Twister more. Megalopolis. I've never seen the film. I don't give a fuck about the film. Never watched the Friday the 13th TV series. Dead or Alive. I know it's a fighting game. I've never played it. Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite Indiana Jones. The worst one was the last one. Jesse, I would choose House on Haunted Hill. House on Haunted Hill, I would choose, although I do like both of those remakes. The Bouncer, I thought, was just a letdown. The actions were not as good as it could have been, and I thought the story could have been a lot better than it was. Would you do a live stream playing Chrono Trigger? I've never played those games. Probably not. I would have no reason to, honestly. I don't know those games. Those games don't really sound that enticing to me. The only Mummy film I really liked is the first one. Worst one, the Tom Cruise one. I don't think The Bouncer's a great movie, but to each their own. Yeah, Hard Tardy 2 wasn't that great. Favorite Scott Adkins film? Probably Ninja Shadow of a Tear or One Shot. Oh, I did see that film, The Killer's Game. That was a paid request. I did see that one. That review will be up sometime soon. Enos, hello there. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Favorite Jared Bruckheimer film? I mean, he produced a lot of movies, so I don't know. He produced Burial's Cop, Burial's Cop 2, Con Air. I mean, it's a lot to pick. Well, if the Tom Cruise Mummy was a freebie, then you would be ripped off. There was a PS2 game called The Bouncer. Yeah, I have it over there. I've never played it yet. One day I would like to play it, but I think it was like one of the first PS2 games. I have the game over there, but I've never played it yet. I like the Undisputed sequels. I like more than the first. I'm not a big fan of the first. I don't mind Tom Cruise. He's not a favorite actor of mine, but I don't mind him. Killer's Dean was okay, but was disappointing. But it was okay. But it has a lot of problems. The only stream films I liked is the first and third one. I thought the rest sucked. I don't need a Mummy 4. General, you've seen my reviews of Poor Things and Killing with Sacred Deer. I think you know if I'm a fan of his or not. I reviewed those films very angrily. You already know my thoughts on it, man. What Stranglehold? That's a good game. I played that on the channel. Robert Blake? Isn't he the guy who killed his wife? I prefer Days of Thunder, Austin. No, I didn't see Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know, Preston. That's what I heard. Gus Van Sant films? Yeah, I saw Good Will Hunting, which was good, and I saw the Psycho remake, which was not good. Yeah, Drew reviews, that's true. John Hyams. Dens, I thought Tropic Thunder was better than Silver Street. Yeah, Till's game could have been a lot better. Takes like 40 minutes for the action to really kick in. And even then, it's not a whole lot. Disappointing considering it's the same guy that directed Day Shift. Austin, I like both. I like Fargo, the movie, and the season 1 show. I was never scared by Joe Pesci. I don't have a scariest Joe Pesci performance. Yeah, the CGI blood didn't help either. Devin, I agree. The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro, terrible film. I've never heard of Bill Plimpton. Nope, never heard of him. I'm sorry. Never heard of the person. Silent Night is way better than John Wick 4 easily. John Wick 4 is a piece of shit. Fuck John Wick 4. It fucking sucks. Facebook, I don't know that question, man. That I would have to see it for 30 minutes to remember best decisions made in horror films. There's a lot of people do a lot of dumb shit in them. The Crow remake was bad, but worst film of the year, I've seen Sasquatch Sunset. The Hunt with Tommy Lee Jones, I love it. My favorite William Friedkin movie. Much Ado About Nothing. The title fits that movie. Well, I would never watch John Wick 4 for the rest of my life, Walker, so how about them apples? Hey, Team Pin. Didn't watch The Continental. I don't remember much of Zero Dark 30. Didn't see the Penguin TV show. Haven't seen the show. Before people ask, no, I have not seen Beetlejuice 2. I have not seen the Penguin show. I've not seen what was someone else was asking about. Fuck, I forgot. I haven't seen those. I haven't been requested those. So I mentioned that because a few people have asked that same question. Do you still want to see the Batman Part 2? Well, when it comes out like 10 years from now. Devin didn't see those movies. I don't give a fuck about Terrifier 3. I didn't even see Terrifier 2 because I think the first one sucked. I think the first Terrifier was a piece of shit. And I don't give a shit about the second film, let alone the third. I would still go with Danny DeVito. I hate Facebook. Batgirl. Well, they ain't getting released, so I don't have to worry about it. Favorite Bruce Willis family movie? I don't know. Did he do a whole lot of family films? I mean, there's Disney's The Kid, but North, which was bad. Rave, I've seen Titan. I thought it was fucking shitty. If you like a woman's vag turned to a car part, which was fucking stupid. Yeah, didn't her vagina turn to like a car part or some fucking stupid shit? We're friends, so we made dumb shit. Good for you. Have I seen Home Alone? Yeah, I've seen Home Alone. I liked it. Favorite horror movie? John Travis The Thing is one of them. Was it Cam Shaft? I don't know. It was something. It was something. It was something. I don't fucking remember. I barely remember Over the Hedge. Tigerland with Colin Farrell, I remember not minding. Well, John Woo must have been paid a shitload of money to that Killer remake, I would hope. Otherwise, or forced by gunpoint. Jesse, I would choose Fright Night. Will Ferrell, I would choose The Shining from 1980. Andy T-Shore, I would choose Neverending Story 1. I would not call Hudson Hawk a family film. Well, they did comic books that are sequels to John Carpenter's The Thing. You just go by the comic books. I barely remember Lady Terminator. Michael versus Jason, who would win? I would not give a shit who wins. The both bad guys, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'll just say Jason. Have I seen Planes, Trains, Automobiles? Yeah. I find it funny. You're the guy that came here and said, I hate everything. But then all these films you're mentioning, I've already done reviews for, and they're films I like. But yet you came in here and said, why do you hate everything? But then you like asking all these movies where I've already reviewed and liked. I just think that's funny. I haven't seen much of Penn and Teller. Better Tomorrow 2, I liked a lot more than the first. Didn't see that Bruce Willis film, Devin. Brody, it's fine. I was just making a funny observation. I think Jacob's Ladder is a horror film. Why is that not a horror film? Why is Jacob's Ladder 1990 a horror film? That's a horror film. Yeah, you only need one speed film. Phone Booth, I really enjoy. I'd probably say it's Colin Farrell's best performance. I don't want a Constantine 2. Look at Keanu's track record with sequels. Bill and Ted 3 sucked. Matrix 4 sucked. John Wick 4 sucked. Constantine 2 would probably suck, and I like the first one. Fair horror drama? It depends what you mean by horror dramas. Like, many horror films could be dramas as well. I do think Jaws is a horror film, of course. Caracol films? Sure, I miss them, but they spent too much money. They spent way too much fucking money. That's their problem. That's what fucked them up. Take care, Drew. Fuck women on the way out, goddammit. Leave your spooge. I haven't seen Combat Shock. I like the Fright Night soundtrack, yeah. Fatal Attraction's a good one. Crusade with Arnold, yeah, that would have been cool. Well, Jericho spent too much money than they were making. That was the problem. Bye, Brody. Because I didn't see Vanishing Point. That's why I haven't mentioned it. Because I haven't seen the film. Yeah, I don't know. I hate Facebook. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin is in Jacob's Ladder. In a little bit of it, but he's in it and he plays an important part in the movie. No, I never heard that song by Huey Lewis. No. Nope. Never heard it. Unfriended, I didn't mind the film. That was okay. That was alright. I would choose The Good Son. I hate Facebook. I don't really have a favorite Sam Peckinpah film. Um, I'd probably choose Breakdown, Scratch Burno. I like both, but I'll choose Breakdown for Kurt Russell. Yeah, I'd probably choose that. General, I don't care if Duel's labeled a horror or not. I just think it's a good movie. Like, doesn't matter at the end of the day. It just matters if it's a good movie or not. Didn't see Once Upon a Time in the West, Fred. I don't have a favorite sour candy. I don't eat sour candy. Nah, I like the Dire 4 movie we got. I wouldn't do a Street Fighter remake. I would leave it alone. Breakdown as a 4K. I'm fine with the Blu-ray. I don't need a 4K of it. I don't need every film in 4K, guys. I don't need every film in 4K. Do I like silent films? Depends on the movie. Metropolis, I think, is good. And that's a silent film. Depends on the movie itself. Hmm. Russian, not often, to be honest. Don't have the time for it. Favorite Dennis Quaid film? Inner Space is good. Probably Frequency. Sam, I would choose Scarface. Never been to Louisiana. Yeah, I guess it'd be hard tardy there. Never been to Louisiana. Never been there. Favorite part 2 of a horror film? Um, Evil Dead 2? Maybe Evil Dead 2. A German boutique label come out with a different hard target cut? Never heard that before. What label is that for hard target? Or is this something that came out a long time ago? Are you talking about the one that has the warp print on it? I mean, I already have the warp print. I mean, I prefer the warp print with the actual score in it. Sam, I would choose hard target. Best Pennywise, easily Tim Curry. Nah, Bobby, not really. Play on Pictures. Plyon? Never even heard of this. Oh, so it is the warp print. Well, I have the warp print. Yeah, so it's just the warp print, and I have the warp print, so. So yeah, what would be the point of getting it if I already have the warp print? Yeah, I'll pass. I already got the warp print. Will watch this one ever get a Blu-ray? No one even knows who owns the movie, so not anytime soon, no. Didn't see Warcraft, didn't see Finest Hours. The Magic Portal. Sounds intriguing, but I've never seen it. Afraid? It looked like shit. Yeah, they would never remaster the warp print. That would take too much money and time to do. Man's Best Friend. It's an okay movie. I don't mind the film. Favorite horror comedy? I don't know. I'd have to think about that for a bit. Favorite 40s, 50s comedy ad? Probably Abbott and Costello. If you're talking about 40s and 50s, Abbott and Costello for a comedy ad. But favorite horror comedy, I'd have to think about it. I don't know, Jammerall, who's the lead, but I like the film. I don't know who's the lead. I like the film, though. Yeah, the Punisher work print was pretty cool. That was nice to see. Innocent Blood, I have seen. I'm not a fan of that film. I think that film kind of sucks. Vampires Los Muertos. That was a pretty shitty film. But you got fucking John Bon Jovi in it, for crying out loud. If John Bon Jovi starring your movie, it's gonna suck. Justin, I don't even know who you are, so no, you're not coming on the panel. Sorry, man. I've never even seen you before. Don't even know who you are, man. You could come on here and show your dick. Can I come on the panel? Why? So you show you. I mean, I don't even know who you are, dude. So sorry, man. I've never even met you before. Sorry about that. Bon Jovi's not a good actor. He's a good singer, but he's not a good actor. But no, he's not a good. He's a good singer. I like his songs, but he's not a good actor. You have a YouTube channel? Yeah, I see that. That's cool. But I mean, a lot of these people have YouTube channels. That's cool that Bon Jovi did that. I mean, he's still a shitty actor, but that's cool that he did that. That was nice of him. Cannibal Holocaust, I think, sucks. Well, Fred, when that says uncut, that's the same as the 4K in the US being uncut. That means it's the international cut that has 3 minutes more footage in it. That's what they mean by uncut. Well, a person, no one's requested it. That's true, Lucas. Justin, sorry, but no. I don't even know you, dude. Vampires the Turning? I never even heard of that one. I don't give a fuck about a sequel to Passion of the Christ. Well, they already did a Hard Target sequel, so, and that didn't go over well, so I doubt they're doing a remake. Did I like the film Fight with Jane Tam? Not really. That was pretty lame. Thoughts on Braun Strowman? Seems pretty strong, but that's all I can say about him. Thank you, Lucas. Take care, Walter. Yeah, Justin, you can be in the chat. That's fine. But I'm not putting people on here when I don't know you. But you could be here in the chat. That's fine. Preston, you can find the work print of Hard Target a lot of places on the internet. Vampire in Brooklyn, I think, sucks. Well, a person, it depends what kind of horror film are you looking for. You're looking for creature feature, slasher film, psychological. Depends what kind of horror you're looking for. What kind of horrors you're looking for. Depends what kind you're looking for. Take care, Preston. Austin, I have no idea. That's cool, a person. Glad you enjoyed that film. Bystander Behind the Screen. Yes, Uncommon Valor from 1983. Take care, Bobby. Yeah, Uncommon Valor from 1983 starring Gene Hackman. And a person, like you say horror film, like what kind of horror film you looking for? The Octagon was okay. We Own the Night, didn't care about it. Stepfather films. I remember the first one, and it was a good movie. Society is pretty decent. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Oh, that's cool, Justin. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad for that. Body horror film? Body horror. Well, Society. Sam Crow mentioned that. That's worth a look. From 1989. There's Videodrome, Street Trash. Body horror. I mean, in a way, the Blob remake, 1988. So that's, I mean, Wake and Fright. I don't recognize the title. Jamro, I don't know. That was a breakout. I don't know. Hey there, Quaker Jake. Fred, I'm sure a good paycheck helped with that. A good paycheck. Or Derek, I'm sure they've seen the Fly remake, but yeah. Combat Cam, hello there. Said hi, and then he said bye. Okay. 11 p.m. Hi. Also 11 p.m. Bye. Okay. Yeah, Gravity would be nice in 4K. That'd be nice to see. Lucas, I'm fine with either type of games. So I'm fine with either one, Lucas. Movie guy, yes, I do remember that. Favorite silent horror film? I haven't seen a lot of those to really. One of the few I've only seen is like Phantom of the Opera. Devin, I don't know if I've listened to any of those. A person, check out Session 9 from 2001 or so. Check out Session 9. My favorite film of 2024. Life After Fighting, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, The Beekeeper. No, Freelit, I've not seen the video. I've been busy with other requests. It's an hour long. I'll get to it as soon as I can, man. I appreciate it, though. I'll get to it as soon as I can, man. But I have a lot of other videos to get to before that. Soul Man's not that good of a movie. Slaughter High is okay. Well, I doubt it. No one has requested it yet, so I doubt that will happen. Well, I'm not into the Danny Pitt film, so I'm not really the right guy to give you suggestions, bystander. The worst movie with a werewolf you've seen? Howling 7, New Moon Rising was the worst. Soul Man looks stupid as hell? Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I can't say you're wrong. Well, thank you, Lucas. The one in the convenience store? Yeah, I've seen Splinter. It's a decent movie. Decent creature feature film. I barely remember Sorority Boys. Thank you, Justin. I've seen Dune 1. I didn't like it. Didn't see Dune 2 because I didn't give a shit about it. Dune 1 was boring unless you love sand. And a shitload of more sand. I prefer the 84 Dune. Sleepwalkers is not that great of a movie. Rat Hammer never saw that film. Sleepwalkers, I can watch as a time waster. I can have some fun with it. It's not a great movie, but I could watch it as a time waster. I don't have a favorite of Wes Anderson movie. Yeah, Bootleg Day Shift, cool. I need to get one of those. Justin, I just named my favorite films of 2024, dude. If you missed it the first time, oh well. I already answered that question, dude. Loud and clear. To be fair, Justin, I don't think you saw those reviews. I think you looked at the channel and you saw that I reviewed them. And so you're just picking those names because they're the newest uploads I had up. So you go, oh, I like those reviews. I didn't watch them, but I think that's what you're doing, Justin. It's okay. Just be honest about it. I like the Running Man more movie guy. Okay, Justin, I'll test you. I'll test it, Justin. What are two things I did not like about The Fall Guy? You said you watched the review. You said you loved the review. Name me 2 things I did not like about The Fall Guy. This will be your test. This will be your test. This will be your test. Favorite Lex Luthor is Gene Hackman. Worst, Jesse Eisenberg. Okay, you heard what I just asked. I said, what are 2 things I did not like about The Fall Guy? And he says this. A film that I liked and rather enjoyed. But the 2 things I didn't like was everything. This is a guy that wanted to be on the panel. So yeah, you just kind of showed who you are, man. I did like The Fall Guy, you dipshit. So you're a lying sack of shit. You're a dumb fuck. And I just proved you wrong. And I just proved how much of a troll you are. So, yep. Now people know who you are. It's that you failed the test. You failed the test. Exactly. I liked The Fall Guy quite a bit. So you're a lying sack of shit. You never saw the fucking review. And I just proved it to everybody. So, yes, you are, because you said you liked the review so much, but somehow you said I hate the film when I clearly enjoyed the film and gave it a positive review. So, congrats, dude. You played yourself. You played yourself. Jojo, I'm doing okay, man. Other than this dumbass. You didn't see the review. Unless you're high on shrooms. Well, did you see this? See that? Yes, Fall Guy is loosely based on the TV show, but I never watched the TV show. Why is that my favorite Matthews? What do you mean, like my favorite Tom Matthews film? Jason Lives? Well, what else am I going to choose? I like Return of the Living Dead, but I like Jason Lives more. Dead Man's Shoes, could not get into it. I've seen the film. It wasn't for me. I get what it was trying to do. Day Dawn did not like. You don't understand why people were bored by Dune? Because it's like 2.5 hour movie and 2 hours was sand. So yes, I prefer the original Dune, and I think Dune, the new one, was boring as shit. This comes from a guy that likes Blade Runner 2049. Even I thought Dune was boring as shit. So if you like the film, teach their own. But I'm not gonna lie, I like the movie Frozen, where they're stuck on the ski lift. I think that's a pretty good film. Hey Anthony, how's it going, man? How you doing? Get your ass on here. I want someone to talk to. I know you're busy. It's late at night on your end. We need to do a stream together. Come on, what are you doing? You're too busy. You're busy with all the video game stuff, of course. How you doing, Anthony? How's it going? How you doing? You do a stream sometime. We'll bitch about, anything. The Hidden 2 is a piece of shit. Now, I was just dealing with a guy who's like, I want to be on your panel, and I've never seen him before. So then he's like, "Oh, I loved your review of the Fall Guy," and I said, "Well, name 2 things I didn't like in the film." He's like, "You hated it." I'm like, "No, I enjoyed the film quite a bit. You dipshit. Goodbye." So he lied. So he's a fucking dumb fuck. The Nameable 2 is okay. Going good, man. Maybe we can set a stream for maybe next week, early October. Hey, that'd be cool, man. Let me know. It could be on your channel, any channel. Let me know, man. You want to do on your channel, whichever channel? You've been on my channel before. I could be on your channel. Yeah, because Anthony I at least know and trust. I trust him. Oh, thank you, I hate Facebook. I'm glad you like that. I do not have any dogs. Unable 2 did have a DVD. A person, if you want, you could send a message on my Facebook, and we could talk on there if you want. Do you have a Facebook? A person? Justin Retro's channel? I don't know who that is. But yeah, Anthony, like, what would you want to talk about, man? What do you want to just talk about? Whatever, or be my guest, man. Let me know. Let me know. God damn it, let's do it. Let's do it. No Facebook. I don't really like to talk about it on here, a person, so I'm not sure where else to talk about it if you don't have Facebook. Unless you have Instagram. Do you have Instagram? Do you have an Instagram? Oh, see, I already forgot what the fuck his name was, so there you go. That's how much he entered in my brainwave. I forgot what the fuck that person's name was. So, kudos. Sure, send me a message on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram here. Just send me a message if that's okay. There's my Instagram. Feel free. And I will reply. But there's my Instagram. For anyone who wants on my Instagram, there's my Instagram. Do I have a fanny? A fanny pack? No. I know people who have a fanny pack. But if they want a fanny pack, they can find one. Favorite Child's Play film? I like the first 3 films. Is Anthony still here, or did I run him off? I ran him off. He's like, I'm not doing a fucking live stream with this asshole. Fuck this. And just left. Anthony's like, fuck this. I ain't doing a goddamn live stream with this asshole. Fuck this jerk off. Fuck this fucker. Can I rap? No, I can't. Arnold movie that made me cringe? Killing Gunther. Red Dead Redemption. I've never played a Red Dead Redemption? No, I've never played one of those. I know what it is, but I never played it. Never played it. Sorry, man. Never played the game. Never played it. So, sorry. My YouTube first page? Well, I'm sorry about that. I talk bullshit. I curse. I do movie reviews. Movie reviews, commentaries, video game playthroughs, all sorts of stuff. And I cuss a lot. And I talk a lot of shit. And here I'm just talking with people on the chat. Batman Robin, I mean, it's cringe, but I'd rather watch that than Killing Gunther or Terminator Dark Fate. What movie cliches do you hate the most that really piss you off in modern movies the most? In modern movies? I need half an hour to get into that. Maybe we can talk about the older generation of gaming eras or consoles, trying to get my third channel running, which is more variety, not just yeah, man. Do you want to message me on Facebook? Let me know, man. Just message me on Facebook. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to be like, Anthony, will you please? I don't want to bother people. I hate bothering people. So feel free to message me on Facebook if you want, or wherever. I don't want to bother the shit out of you. Be like, hey, do you remember? Anthony, remember, motherfucker? Do you remember? I don't want to be like that annoying asshole. Anthony, do you remember? You motherfucker. I'll message you on there and we can work something out. Not a bother at all, man. No, I know I'm just playing. But yeah, feel free to message me. Other than Friday, I should be available any other day. Never had braces, although maybe I should have. Don't apologize. You obviously did something to tickle the algorithm. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I'm glad I tickled someone's taint and not just my own. I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm pretty funny. Well, that's not usually the case. Usually, if I do a movie review, it's pretty boring and pretty mellow because I try to talk about the film and I'm not someone that's like, oh my god, this film's the best ever. I just don't do that shit. I just talk about a film. I do repeat myself. That is something that's hard for me not to do. Am I female to male? No, although I should be, because then I would get some sponsors. I should say I am and lie, and then I'll get some sponsors and some privileges like other people do. I could say that and be like a hero, and someone can make a fucking statue of me. I could say that I'm a female to male, and then I'll get like invited to premieres for being brave and stunning. There's a pussy right behind this. There's not a beard. What is a woman anyway? I don't know. I just know there's a documentary made of it. But shit happens. But pretty much these streams are just talking to the chat, being mellow and just answering questions. So I'm not like this all the time, but once in a blue moon, hit a nerve. Darren Mears' performance as Jason, I like Jason. I like Friday the 13th, 2009. I never minded that film. Your favorite Corey? I don't like Corey Feldman. He's a two-faced piece of shit. Corey Feldman movie? I mean, there's The Burbs, which is great. I mean, that's not a Corey Feldman movie, but he's in it. The Burbs is great. Oh no, Bob Zombie, how you doing, man? Well, there was one guy who said he wanted to be on the panel here, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. He's like, I saw your review of The Fall Guy, and I said, well, name two things I disliked in the film. He said everything because you hated it. I went, you're a fucking moron because I liked the film. I thought it was a good film, entertaining. So you're a dumb fuck, and goodbye. So he was a lying sack of shit. I guess Spectre International, I guess he found my page to something about an algorithm. So I guess someone fucked up. I like Children of Men. I do think that's a good movie. Well, cliches in general. Okay, for example, if a bad guy has a gun on a good guy, and lo and behold, it has no more bullets, because at that moment, at that time, there can't be one more bullet that would kill the good guy, but instead, it just happens to be empty at that moment, at that time. That's a cliche I hate. And that happens so many fucking times where the bad guy gets the gun, click, and like, oh, no one's that lucky in real life. Corey Film's guitar solo is forever on repeat. Jesus. Hopefully against his fucking head. Fuck Corey Feldman. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit that fucked over Corey Haim and wanted to film his funeral for his fucking TV show because that's how great a guy he is. That in his fucking book about how great Corey Haim is, then he wants to give a big speech about how rotten the guy's teeth was. That did a fucking documentary about what happened to him, but has to include the 911 call that he died at. And his parents talked about how Corey Haim, when he died, Corey Feldman went up, and Corey Feldman literally went and said, I want to film the funeral. because I want to use it for the finale of our Two Corey's TV show. It's always about money. It's always about him making fucking money. That's always ever been. That's all he's about. That's why he changed his story about Michael Jackson. He said Michael Jackson was fine and innocent for like 10 years. All of a sudden, because he knows he might get money out of it, just like those fucks from Never Never Neverland documentary, which was a piece of shit documentary. It was faker than fuck. And now he changed his story because now he can hopefully get some money from it because he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking tool. He's a fucking asshole. I liked him as an actor back in the day with Stand By Me and stuff, but he's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck Corey Feldman. I always thought the guy in Ninja Turtles 2 Secret Ooze did a better job voicing Donnie than him. He sounded like if Mikey was more high on weed. Fucking dickhead. Fuck Corey Feldman. The Bread Army debacle. Oh, yeah. He said I was inbred, but he spelled it Bread. Yep, I remember that. Geniuses. But yeah, they exploit publicity for their own benefit. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Who's Alex Rosen? I don't know who Alex Rosen is. I hope I never see you. Who the hell is Alex Rosen? Alex Rosen? Who the fuck is that? Ah, okay. Nah, I like them if they're 30. I'm a 30-year-old guy. Well, I'm 41, but I prefer 30-year-olds. I'm not Hollywood. I'm not Hollywood. I don't like youngs. I like 30s. I'd rather have someone know what they're doing and have them be 30. But Hollywood's a sick piece of shit place anyway. How many bottles of baby oil do I need for what? For the woman? For the 30-year-old woman? I'm hoping she don't need any. Unless the 30-year-old is already dried up. I haven't seen Law and Order. Didn't see Munich. The lie review is overused. I could see that. Yeah, P. Diddy took all the baby oil. That's what happened. They caught the diddler. Someone needs to do like a Death Wish 3 meme, but say they caught the diddler. They caught the diddler. Yeah, he's in jail now, right? You mean Corey Haim, I think you mean Fred. You can look it up on the internet. You find all the info you need on there. But yeah, the whole P. Diddy thing, it's like, yeah, like someone said, I'm not that surprised. I'm really not that surprised. Tao, I've never seen. Crease 36, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good. EDP445. See, I don't follow those YouTube channels, so I don't know much about that shit. I only watch the channels my friends have. That's about as far as I get. It's as far as I get in terms of the YouTube. Like people mention Buddy, I've never seen a single video from that guy. Never. And a lot of these other guys, I don't see videos from them because I don't go on my way. I'm too busy doing shit. I mean, favorite type. I mean, they're all good. Video game, because at least is a bit different, unique. But they're all good in my book. Just if I have to say a favorite, it's video game. Yeah, so a lot of people are talking about the P. Diddy stuff. Hey, Anthony, if you're still in, what's your thoughts on P. Diddy? Did he or didn't he? 50,000 rubles. How much is that in American dollars? 50,000 rubles. Why did he do it? I don't know. I don't know what that is. SW KOTOR. Is that Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic? I've never played that one. I've heard of it. Was that only on PC? I didn't play a whole lot of PC games. I was more into Super Nintendo, Nintendo, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid, etc. Oh, it was on Xbox, okay. I mean, I played more PlayStation 1. I was more PlayStation than Xbox. So yeah, I have like Spider-Man, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 1 and 2, Silent Hill, and then Silent Hill 2, Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick on PS2, Eco, Shadows of the Colossus, which is a good game, among other stuff. $541. Oh, okay. Average monthly paycheck. All right then. I don't know who that is, movie guy. Silent Hill Downpour I played a long time ago, but I never finished it. I only played like an hour of it, but I would like to go back and play it and finish it one day. One day I would like to. We'll see. I have it on the system over there. I've owned every PlayStation but never owned an Xbox. I know the feeling. I mean, I don't have a PS5. I guess technically I have an Xbox 360 now, but never owned the original Xbox. I love Silent Hill. I think it's actually over there. Yeah, I got it over there. Because I got just Spider-Man. This one's loosely based on the movie with Matthew Broderick, very loosely based. This is a very good one. Good puzzle game. Someone asked about this. I don't know when I'll play this again. Maybe someday. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someone will send a request for it. If they do, I'll happily do it. Still haven't played this yet. I have it. Dire Trilogy 2. 360 games, I don't have a whole lot. I have Alan Wake. I have the Serious Sam collection. I have Born Identity, which I did play that. Although I would like to play that again someday, now that I know a little bit of what I'm doing. So I don't have a whole lot. Oh, you saw the Twilight Zone movie. They didn't include the scene with the helicopter, of course. I mean, before it crashes. Yeah, that whole bit was cut out because that was a whole Vietnam portion of that first segment. And since that accident, they just took that whole portion out of it. That's why it ends so abruptly. Because it's supposed to be he rescues these two kids in Vietnam to fight a bit of his racism off, but John Landis didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was too high on drugs. Let the explosions fly, landed, cut the kid's head off, landed on the other kid and Vip Morrow and killed them. Take care, General. Have a good night. The awesome guy. I'm talking about the video game, which was fun. Talking about the video game. Video game console, my favorite, probably PS2. Probably, yeah, PlayStation 2. If I have to pick a favorite, because I had Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill 2, Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick, Disaster Report, which was a fun one. I never dressed up for Halloween. Oh, okay. I was wondering. You changed your name, Cosmo. I like Cosmo. I like that name. Okay. You have to remind me. It'll take me to get used to, but how's it going, Cosmo? Yeah, the Twilight Zone thing is tragic. It's fucked up what happened. It's very shitty. Incompetence. And that still happens. Look what happened on the set of Rust. Alec Baldwin is still incompetent to this fucking day. Not much has changed. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Can't complain. Yeah, I like the PS4. I have that. I like that. Well, yeah, I know The Crow. I'm talking about something more recent. Zarathustra, I'm doing okay. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Can't complain too much. How you doing, Hunk 100? How's it going, man? How's everything going on your end? I did like the Resident Evil 4 remake. Well, that doesn't really make any sense to end it like that. Twilight Zone episodes are not really about those kind of endings. I don't know what the fuck. Then John Landis was even more on drugs than I thought. Ace Combat Assault Horizon, never played it. The Midnight Rider incident, I don't know about that. How many cats? Probably 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5. About 5. Yeah, I've seen bits of your Dead Rising Deluxe, Anthony. So yeah, I saw you and your buddy playing it. That was pretty cool. When I've been editing stuff, I've been watching that. That was a lot of fun. So did the game flop? Because I heard the game flopped because people said it was too censored, so they said fuck buying this game. I think the game bombed, didn't it? Dead Rising Deluxe, did it not bomb because people were pissed about the censorship stuff? That's what I've heard. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard. That people were pissed off about the censorship stuff, so they didn't buy as much as. If that's the case, then I guess you're not going to get any sequels. But I never played Dead Rising. I've heard of Dead Rising. I've never played the game, though. Never played it. Why do you think Dead Space remake's not on PS4? Because they know if they put it on PS4, it would run like shit. Resident Evil 4 remake actually ran well on PS4, but Dead Space probably would run like shit, just like Callisto Protocol did, unless you get like 85 updates. Apparently, it did not sell very well, but I don't know if it was because of the censor stuff. Yeah, I did watch your playthrough. I don't like that they didn't, they took away the titties. You can't take away the titties. You can't take away the titties, man. But it seems like that's what I saw online, that the reason people didn't buy was, I'm not buying the censor version, I'll just buy the original. Isn't it on PS4, the original? Or am I getting that mistaken with something? Is it on PS4? Yeah, sure. I got $700 in my pocket to the PS5 Pro. Yeah, I wish. I fucking wish. Oh, sorry about that. I'll get this first. Sorry. Tits are still there. Yeah, I know. I saw your playthrough, but it's titties. Thank you, Bob Zombie. Wow, man. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you, man. I really appreciate that. Cat food is expensive. This is for cat number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and maybe some Melio for yourself if the cats don't take it all. Fuck the cats. I'm spending on Melio. Nah, I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Well, one was her name is Pretty Kitty. That's the orange one you've seen in some videos. She's a very beautiful cat, always purrs all the time, the nicest cat you will see. She had a sister that I think the sister had both male and female organs, but she was given away because it's like we didn't have room. We only had room for one cat. Two of them were found. Someone I knew worked at a place and they were found as kittens. They were abandoned and those were taken in. There was actually three of them, but one of them sadly passed away less than a year ago. And I did that post on my YouTube channel about he was a great cat because he couldn't talk. So he'd be like, which is very cute. Sad they didn't have a voice, but again, because they were living on the streets, they were as kittens, so they were taken in those three. That one passed away about, again, less than a year ago or a year ago. I put it on my Facebook. I'm in my YouTube community page. That was very disheartening. But the two of them are left. And then the other two were found. One was, I was at another place here in Texas, and this cat was just roaming around and had no family. So took her in. She's a kind cat. Call her Mama. Because she acts like a mom to everybody and is always licking everybody and will always meow and very nice, very playful, even though it's been out there for who knows long. Then there's another cat that was left behind and had no tail and was going to die. So no, bring it in and took care of it. So it was 6 cats, but now it's 5. Actually, right? That was another cat as well, Psycho. So yeah, I that one hit a lot. So I guess I wanted to not remember that, but yes, that was another one that passed away. Had him the longest. That hurt especially. I think I blocked that from my mind. I don't blame you for making me remember. It deserves to be remembered, but that one hit probably the hardest because I had him the longest. But what can you do? That's life. Just it happens to everybody. Just how it goes. But thank you, Bob Zombie. I appreciate that kindness, man. And thank you, EM. I appreciate it. How do you enjoy being a YouTuber? I mean, I get to talk to people on here. People have been nice so far. For some reason, they're sending super chats, which is pretty kind of them to do. I appreciate that. I think that's fucking humbling that people send super chats like EM did and Bob Zombie did and other people have in the past. People are being nice in the comment section. Anthony, who I hope we still get to do that. Let me know, man. I'm serious. I want to. I want to. Let's do something. God damn it. Uh, Stop it, shit. Let's do it now. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Hunt 100, Cosmo, Predator, Russian Empire. Everyone's been nice. So yeah, there'll be people that rub you the wrong way. You will never be the most popular guy. There'll be people that hate me. There'll be people that pissed. There'll be people that pissed at me for whatever the fuck reason. I don't give a shit anymore. You hate me, fine. I'm going to be fucking honest on shit. I'm not going to fucking lie. And some people get their pansies in the twist. I had someone who was a friend. I don't know if Anthony saw this. The guys at Dead Pit, they clipped that stream I did where I was talking shit about that troll. Let's see if I have it on my Facebook. Which was a very funny thing they clipped, and the guy got so pissed he was offended. He was offended and said, "I don't want to talk to you anymore." I'm like, "You fucking pussy." Let's see if I can find it. This is from a live stream. Well, you'll just hear it. This is some guy was talking crap, so I decided to talk crap to him. You lay out the balls in your mouth. I'm sorry if you are tired of sucking dick and you need to lick taint balls now. I'm sorry that you're a loser who only eats ass every other day. I'm sorry that you're so goddamn bored with your life. You're such a nobody, a nothing, an insignificant little ant. So bored with your life. You have nothing going on in your life. You have no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no friend in the world you could talk to. You're a nobody. You're nothing. You're a waste of space. You're a fleck on an ant's ass. Cry some tears. Get some more milk out of your mom's titties. Stop stiffing your dad's jockstrap. Get your tongue out of your brother's asshole. And there you go. That was about it. So that sounds about right. And that was a guy that was like saying I was a yeah. People were there for the chat, they know. So but sometimes you gotta let loose when people are like calling you a pedo or they say they want to talk shit about your mom or do this all this other stuff. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. And if you're too sensitive, tough shit. Get your tongue out your brother's asshole. Stop sniffing your fucking jawstrap. And stop playing with your fucking balls with your limp dick. It was a rando. And hey, it made people laugh, which is part of the reason I do that shit. Yeah, I could ignore them. But sometimes I do that stuff to make people in the chat laugh. Like, look, right now, that clip, right? There's this. There's this. There's this. There's this. There's this. Like, this is the reason why I will talk to a troll. Because it makes people laugh. So, take your haters and use them. That was me talking about some random troll that wanted to talk big. And then, like, someone who I knew, they're like, I saw your clip on Facebook, which was that, and I'm offended. I'm like, you don't even know what the fuck it was about, dude. Fine then, fuck you then, punk. It's no one you guys know. This is a guy that does not use YouTube. This is someone I knew from way back when I was in Iowa. and like was a little bit on Facebook, and I'm like, well, someone I knew, kind of a work, one of my old jobs, one of them, and it's like, well, fuck you, you pussy. You don't even know the fucking truth of the matter, so piss off. I'm doing good retro analog. Yeah, exactly. I'll try to remember though if I go on your channel. If you don't want me to cuss, I'm fine with that. You just gotta let me know because I could do it on my channel, but if I go on someone else's channel, it's like going in someone's house. And I respect your house. I won't piss on your rug. I'm not the Blabowski. Where's the fucking money, shithead? Never fuck with the Jesus. Anyway, as I was saying, hey there, Retro Analog. And exactly, Anthony. That's why I do it from time to time. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, man. Now, give me your money. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, now I don't even know what to say next. Yeah, I remember The Breed. Michelle Rodriguez was in it. Wes Craven, I think, produced it or something. I didn't mind it, but I remember the ending wasn't really much. It kind of just ended, and I'm like, that's it? I remember the ending being kind of lame. But yeah, I remember before that, I didn't mind the film for what it was. That was okay. Yeah, a few people have mentioned that movie guy. A few people have mentioned that. I know no one has requested it. Because I'll repeat, there are times people will ask the same questions, and that's why I go, no, I have not been requested Beetlejuice 2. I've not been requested Transformers 1. I've not been requested Tulsa King Season 2 or Feeders 3 or Kill 'Em All 2. I haven't been requested those. So, Ryan, how am I going to play the Silent Hill remake when I don't have a PS5? Well, to be fair, that doesn't mean you would not know if I don't have a PS5. There'd be no way for you to know that. So no, I don't have a PS5, so no, I will not be playing it. There is a sequel to Kill 'Em All. I have no idea why, but there is for some reason. Just like no one remembers the first Kill 'Em All with Van Damme, but for some reason they did a sequel. Go figure. You know what? I'm going to be alone in this about the Silent Hill 2 remake. I PS5 never went down on price. Fuck no. Hell no. It did not go down in price at all. If I go to Walmart, it's still $550. I think you have to pay more if you have the disc tray, which I prefer because I prefer the physical. But yeah, like $550. Yeah, PS5 stayed the same, so I'm not paying that fucking money. Oh well, I'll be shit out of luck. I would love to play the RoboCop remake, RoboCop game. I love to play Dead Space remake. Callisto Protocol, I like to play on PS5 where there's less bugs. But oh well, I'll live. You bought Romero's Die of the Dead? Are you crazy? Yes. I hope you enjoy because I certainly didn't. I think that film sucks. But hey, if you enjoy it, be my guest. I hope you enjoy it because if you want to enjoy found footage and a lot of shitty CGI, Louis CR, I've never heard of that. Kill 'Em All 2 came out today. Yeah, I know. But then people have asked earlier in the stream, and I said no one has requested it. My favorite is Dawn of the Dead, then Day of the Dead, then Night of the Living Dead remake. It probably did go up. I mean, I didn't keep track. I just know it didn't go down, which is what I care about more. I know it didn't go down. The old Universal monster movie, sure. I mean, I like Dracula. Frankenstein's one of my favorites in that era. Same with the Invisible Man. I'm not big on the Wolfman. I'm not big on Creature from the Black Lagoon. Tamara, never seen it. Yeah, for PS5 Pro, you could get a fucking computer for that price for $700. The worst Wes Craven Presents. I don't remember Carnival of Souls. Nah, I never saw that. So I would say they. Ryan, how is PS4 going to play PS5 games? It's not like, oh, I'm going to buy Dead Space remake. I'll put in my PS4. Yeah, scalpers. Yeah, it's always about the goddamn scalpers. That's always the case. It's like all this shit with the Vinegar syndrome, all this other shit. They buy all the shit just to sell it later. It's all about scalping. No, I didn't see the Thunderbolts because I don't give a shit about fucking Marvel. Yeah, they bought up all the consoles. Yeah. I agree, Total Meltdown. I can't justify paying that much goddamn money. I can't. Daniel, I did not see his review. I didn't see his review yet. Nah, Scratch Burno, I didn't see that. Didn't see the Annabelle films. I would not even do a payment plan. How about this? Just make it fucking cheaper. Because you're already going to come out with a PS6 sometime soon. Just make it fucking cheaper then. How about them apples? I'll wait till it gets in a fucking pawn shop and maybe it'll be cheaper. I'll do that. I bought that PS4 in a pawn shop and it's worked fine and dandy so far. So I'll fucking wait. The PS5 is in a pawn shop as well, and then maybe they'll sell it cheaper. I would think. I'll wait for that. In fact, I should check to see if how much it does cost at the pawn shop. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna actually call tomorrow and see how much they are at the pawn shop. Nah, there's no GameStops. Let me see. What's the nearest GameStop? From it is 46 miles. I'm not going 46 miles. Nah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm not going, a 100-mile, 90-mile round trip. Hellboy the Crooked Man? No, it looks like a cheap direct-to-video movie. Xbox. I see. I've never been an Xbox guy. I didn't grow with Xbox. 350. I don't know. I've never been an Xbox guy. I don't know. Like the controllers, I'm not used to their controllers. I'm much more of a PlayStation guy with the controllers. No, there's no movie stop around here. I have a modded PS3 which has Well, that's the thing, Anthony. I have a modded PlayStation 3, so it has hundreds of PS2 and PS3 games. So I could pretty much play any PlayStation 3 game I want and most PS2 games. And that was on Etsy, Chaz, but you have to be careful. ETSY. It's like another form of eBay, but you always have to be careful because there are people that could rip you off. You just have to do your due diligence of looking at their history and asking questions and taking a chance. Because you may be getting ripped off or you may not. And I didn't with the PS3, but that's the risk you got to take with that. Depends if you want to take that risk. And then you ask them, like, does it have this game? Does it have that game? One of the reasons I got it has the Ninja Turtle games that are out of print for PlayStation 3, which I've never played. You know what? I got that. I still haven't played those fucking games yet. Someday I want to. The PS3 Ninja Turtle games. Out of the Shadows, that has nothing to do with the movie, and Mutants in Manhattan, I think it's called. VR2, which is another 500. Yeah, I'll take a pass. I mean, and plus, I mean, I don't need a PS5 right now. There's a ton of games I would like to play that I have here. Alien Isolation, I would like to play again someday. Spider-Man PS1, Metal Gear Solid. I love to go through each of the Silent Hill games. There's a lot of stuff I rather. I mean, when I have all that to play, I don't need to get a PS5. When I have all this stuff that I could play and I haven't played yet, why the fuck am I getting a PS5 for? That's the way I look at it. Oh, you have your hat to PS3, it's backwards compatible, so it reads PS1, physical and whatever's on the drive, good moving in a hack machine. Yeah, because it has like Berry Hills Cop for PS2. That's like one of the worst games you'll ever see. It's got the Ninja Turtles game that was only on the PSN store, including the Turtles in Time that was redone. That was only on the PSN store, and now it's gone, but it's on there. A lot of other games on there, so rare games on there. I've never been to a horror convention. I would only go if I went with someone and they take control because I would not know anything about it. It'd have to be like someone knows what they're doing. You pick me up and go because that way I understand what's going on and what's happening and all this other shit. Because I've never been to a convention. I don't play much on my PC because a lot of times those games they don't use a controller, or at least they won't let me. And I would like to record it, and if I try to record, I'm just not the best at doing that stuff. I tried to follow stuff, but then like I tried, and then it's all in slow motion. Just all a pain in the ass. I like playing on a console. I grew up with that. That's what I prefer. Fuck the Minecraft movie. It looks like dog shit. Fuck that shit. Haven't seen The Loved Ones. The only Nintendo games, I don't own any. They're all on the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi probably has every Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Sega CD game, arcade games on there. So I have them, but I technically don't have them as well. Take care, Ryan. Alien Road VR game. Yeah. People say it looks good, that's cool. I don't do VR. Don't have it, not gonna pay that much money for it. Yeah, the retro stuff is expensive. I mean, it'd be nice to have the real stuff because it's gonna be more reliable, but you really gotta either pull the trigger on getting it and save your money, or if you're like me, I'll take the chance, and if it fucks up, it's my fault, but I really take that chance. It may fuck up because it's a ROM, and that's true, but I'd rather just take that chance instead. Sonic is on the Raspberry Pi, yes. Would you play Brain Scan? I don't know what that is. Is it based on the movie? Or is that a system I don't know about? That might be a system I don't know about. Or is that a game? If that's a game, I don't recognize the game. Oh, the game. Oh, and the movie Brain Scan. No, I would not play that. I don't want to. Nah, that's. I'll leave that for the movie. See, I'm not dumb like Edward Furlong's character. I'm like, nah, I would learn my lesson. I don't have a Dreamcast. No, I never played a Dreamcast. Never owned a Dreamcast. Never played a Dreamcast. Never grew up with Dreamcast. I don't know anyone that had a Dreamcast, to be honest. Plus, I wouldn't know how to burn games anyway. I don't even have this laptop. You can't even put a disc in it to burn games, regardless. Uh, Bod Bod Zombie. Honestly, with music, I would just listen to it on YouTube. That's honestly, I would just listen to it on YouTube. That's really where the main music listening tutelages for me on those is listening it on YouTube. Or I just download it off of YouTube if I really don't want to rely in case the internet is shit. I would just download it off of YouTube. Never played Warhammer. Doom the Dark Ages, never played that one. I played Doom 2016, which was fun, and Doom Eternal was a lot of fun. Doom 3 I love. It's another game I'd like to play again sometime. Doom 3. Definitely want to play Doom 3. Hopefully one day. Oh, it's a new game. Okay, new Doom game coming out. Yeah, for a system I don't have. Well, again, I got enough games I could play. That's okay. That's all right. It's a prequel. Oh, okay. Cool. I want a sequel to Doom 3, goddammit. I want a Doom game like Doom 3 again. I like Doom 2016 Doom Eternal, but I like Doom 3 a lot. I think I have that on the PS4 actually. I played on the PS3 a long time ago, but I got on the PS4 and I haven't had a chance to play it. All caps. Congrats. Do you mean you have all your hats on your head? Congrats. Dude called Guinness Book of Records. Motherfucker Doom. Okay. Congrats on exploring that. You explored all the caps. Congrats. Hope you found what you're looking for. Be perfect game for Halloween. I would love to play for Halloween, but I mean, unless someone sends in a paid request, which I would gladly do, but the paid request come first and foremost. I think that's the responsible thing for me to do. That's the way I look at it. So, but if it's ever a paid request, I'll do it. But yeah, that'd be cool to play on Halloween. That'd be a lot of fun. Because I do have on the PS4. Never played Terminator Resistance. Yeah, I liked Maxine. Didn't see Pearl. But yeah, I liked it a lot more than X. Yeah, I'm finishing the James Bond game, Everything or Nothing. I have one more part. And then Hulk 2003 for PS2 was a request. And I got about 3 parts done, and I need to finish the game, but as of right now, those are the only 2 games I'm playing. Well, one I finished and then one I gotta finish, but those are the only 2 video game requests I have as of right now. But yeah, I never played Terminator Resistance. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. But, damn, I realize it's midnight now. Jesus Christ. I went on for 2.5 hours. Synthwave once in a while. It just depends. Terminator Survivors. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, I want to give one more shout out to Bod Zombie and EM for the super chats. I really appreciate that. Thank you to the people who have stopped by. I will probably end it for now. Will you do Let's Tries for games? If they're paid requests, sure. If anyone wants to do a request, feel free. If they want to. But yeah, I'll probably end it now. As far as I know, this Friday, we'll be doing the Friday Night Lives. I'll be on with Dead Pit. I'm guessing Stuntman Mark will be on there because Stuntman Mark, great guy. What happened was his internet got fucked up. Oh, hey, Anthony. Yeah. Feel free, man. Yeah, Stuntman Mark, his internet got fucked up. And I guess they gave him a modem, but then they gave him a phone number he didn't want. And then he had to call them again. Then well, you need a new modem. So he's got to go there and get another one after work, I guess tomorrow. And hopefully it'll work. And hopefully he'll be there on Friday. If he is, we will be finishing the 80s list. Our top 5 favorite films from 1986 to 1990. If it works for Mark, that's what we'll be doing. If it doesn't, I'm sure we'll still do Friday Night Lives, but I don't know what the top will be. It'll probably be something random. But with that said, and it's Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do a stream in between. I mean, if it works, I would like to do another stream with me and him. Like Thursday, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it works for him. But yeah, everyone have a good night. Take care. We will see you guys. Yes, Doom 3 is my favorite Doom game. I do like the new ones, but Doom 3 is my favorite Doom game. But yeah, take care. Have a good night, everyone, and we will talk to you guys later. Then thank you to Bob Zombie and EM, and have a good night.